What up, y'all? This is Decode Dating, and this is Your Insecurities Will Show. So, insecurity is a big thing in the dating market. Everybody has them. I don't care who you is. I'll start off by saying I do have insecurities, but I'll save my insecurities for later on. So, insecurity is basically something that you have that you don't like. It could be personal. Mainly, it goes off materialistic things or personal look, right? So your way you look at yourself. You look at yourself in the mirror, like, my teeth fucked up. That's an insecurity, right? It could really be fucked up though, so it's a good insecurity. So there's different insecurities for both men and women, right? I don't want to only talk about women, and I don't only want to talk about men, because we're in the dating market. We're trying to date each other, so we have to know each other's insecurities. So I'll first start off with men, right? So men have different insecurities, but I'll start by going down the line. I personally think number one insecurity for men is money, right? So money is a tool you can use to get things you want and get places you need to go, right? So when a man lacks financial funds, I should say, if he doesn't have motion, if he doesn't have anything going for himself, that is a big insecurities. I myself have experienced that, where I've been broke, and I'm talking about broke, like had to use change to get food before. It doesn't feel good. You hear that little voice in the back of your head saying, damn, nigga, you can't even eat. Yeah, it'd be bad. So I know most men out there who wake up in the morning, don't have no job, don't have no goals, sit with a big insecurity. I can't get no women because I have no money. I'm not saying you have to purchase a woman. I'm saying you can't do nothing. You can't get no new clothes. You can't buy yourself nothing to eat. What makes you think you could do anything for her? So money is number one for men. Number two, I would say a man's height. A lot of men have insecurities compared to their height because they know that in the dating market, I would say a lot of women do prefer a man who's 6 feet and above. That's just from my anecdotal evidence that most women do want a man that is tall, right? So the average height for a man, like I talked in my previous videos, is 5'8" to 5'9". A lot of men fall around in that area. So I am 6'3". I don't have that problem. But for my short kings out there, it's not an insecurity. For me, I don't think it should be an insecurity. For you, right? If I was short, I would make sure I had my money on point, or, be strong, brolic, so, you could surpass that. So, number one, I would say money. Number two, I would say height. Three, I would say weight, right? So, a lot of men would probably walk around fat as hell, thinking like, oh, I can get any girl that I want. Pretty sure if you have the height and the money, right? Or you have some type of status, or you have some type of charisma. But the weight, let's be real, that's unhealthy. Not saying every single man out there wants to be a bodybuilder, but you want to have some type of features where it shows like, oh, you have some muscle tone, some muscle definition, right? So those are three things. Sometimes it can tie into a man's face, where he says, my face is not shaped properly. You could be teeth, teeth is chopped. But I'm just going based off majority of what men complain about being insecure about. Because if you had the money, you could fix your teeth, right? It's really nothing. If you thinning hair like me, y'all see, you need money to get the transplant, fix your hair. So I would say most of the things is the money, which is a tool to get the things you need. Okay. Now, for women have a big insecurity. So I'll talk about the number one thing for women. For women, their insecurity is their looks. They know deep down men are consumers of women's looks. We are the one who appreciate how women look. I'm not saying there are not other women out there, and I'm not speaking for the lesbian community. I'm solely talking about there are other women who appreciate other women's beauty. But women do have an insecurity about that. To all my guys out there, have you ever been with a woman or known a woman or want to, get to know the woman, and you FaceTime her and she has the phone in the fucking ceiling? Oh, stop, I look crazy. They know deep down, because a lot of women say, I don't do it for men. Yes, the fuck you do. Because you can't tell yourself you look beautiful all the time without validation from another man. And that's fact. So their looks. Women do this. They put on hair. They put nails on nails. They put eyelashes on lashes. They put makeup on their skin. Like, they have an insecurity. They want to be up to par. They want to look presentable. And there's nothing wrong with that. But deep down, they know without these enhancements, they'll feel insecure, right? So that's an insecure. That's a number one for women. Second, I would say weight plays a factor because it still goes off women's look. If your face is chopped and you're big, you're going to have a hard time in the dating market. Now, don't get me wrong. Niggas will smash you. They will definitely smash. But for a long-term commitment from the man that you want, probably not. You know what I'm saying? I don't think money would tie anything like this because most women don't. I would say their money reasons for getting money is not the same for men. Like, we know men, we have to provide, we have to do certain things. Women, not so much. Women will feel some type of way in today's society about not having money, but overall, it really doesn't matter. Just don't be no broke bitch still, okay? Those are the different insecurities between men and women. I would say men have more of a burden of performance to perform, especially in the dating market. So they need to have more done because women have higher standards. We only base stuff off looks initially. Everything else comes after. For me now, my insecurities, drum roll. Like I said before, my hair is thinning, right? My hairline got pushed fuck back because I had to make it straight, right? So my hair started thinning at the age of 25 is when I first really started to notice it. I was trying to do the little twist in my hair and Shorty was like, oh, your hair's thinning, like right here, your hair's real thin. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm still trying to hold on to it. I don't think it looks that bad, me personally. But I have came to terms with it now. I'm starting to realize other women say you would not look bad bald. Do I want to go bald? Hell the fuck no. But I save up my money, get the hair transplant. Ain't nobody can say shit. My teeth on point. You feel me? I got a nice smile. Maybe the bottom teeth is a little snack tooth because I didn't have braces and I lost my retainers for 2 months. But that's a whole nother story. But that's nothing to fix. 2 teeth, boom, good. My hair, boom, good. Other than that, I don't really have too much insecurities, right? Because I'm getting to the money. You know, I'm saving my money. I know how to articulate myself if I'm having or indulging in a conversation with a woman. I'm tatted, I'm tall, I'm muscular built. That's the only thing. So everybody has insecurities. A lot of people will probably look at me like, oh, he get girls. Yeah, but I do struggle too. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? I do have insecurities. You know what I'm saying? If I could wear a hat or a do-rag all the time on here, I would. But I like to be transparent with people to know I'm human too and I go through stuff also. But that's the beautiful thing about us being humans. All our flaws that we have, nobody's perfect. You might look at somebody like, perfect, but their mind is all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind being transparent and honest with everybody on the platform to let them know I experience a lot of insecurities also. Well, not a lot, just 3. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, anything you see in somebody else's life, that should motivate you. If you see a guy and he lost 150 pounds and now he in the gym heavy and you fat, that should motivate you. Hey, I got an insecurity. I'm fat as shit. I need to start working out. Now, for me, I see dudes with waves. I used to have waves back in the day. And that motivated me. I seen men go to Turkey, get a hair transplant. Like, I'm about to do the same shit too. Get my hair back because I feel like hair brings youth. I might do the bald look for a week or 2 just to see how I look. And then after that, go get the hair transplant. It's really not that bad. Other than that, yes, everybody has insecurities, men and women. A lot of people try to hide them, but this is why I say your insecurities will eventually show. Especially if you're going into a relationship thinking you're going to get perfection. You're not. It's impossible. Everybody has insecurities. I don't give a fuck who you is. Some people are scared of the dark. Well, that's a phobia, but you get what I'm saying, right? So how I overcame my insecurities, well, I thought to myself, Zach, you're human. Come to terms, accept your insecurities, see if there's a way to change it, fix it, and if there is, do it. If not, live with it. Know that you're not perfect. Know that you have different ways, alternatives to fix your situation that you're in. This goes for both men and women. Women, if you feel like you're waking up in the morning and you need to put on makeup on your face, just know it's fucking up your face more. Fix it. Make sure your personality is nice. You might be ugly as shit, but people will love being around you because you're kind-hearted, you're sweet, you're feminine. For the men, you might be broke as fuck, but you very thoughtful and you'll give your last to anybody. That's dope. But we all have ways to fix our insecurities. Me personally, I tell people, whatever you're going through, whatever your insecurity is, just be happy to be alive, because it always can be worse. There's people out there who's crippled. There's people out there who's blind, who's deaf. You know, people out there who's paralyzed, and they're still moving around happy. You don't think they got insecurities? Take these notes in mind. I hope anybody who experiences insecurity can change it. We all can make change. We all can fix what we think we have wrong with us, you know. But you'll all find some